Deftones, Sextape, guitar tabs, guitar lesson. Lazy, drop C tuning. Basically all we're going to do is just take the low E, drop it down to a C, and we're going to keep all the other strings the same. Alright, so this is for, folks who don't want to have to drop every single string down to get that drop C. You still want that drop C vibe and be in the recorded key, but you don't want to have to, drop every single string. So this is kind of a, a quick, lazy, cheating way of doing it. So we'll take the low E, drop it down to a C. Alright, and then we still have our A, D, G, B, E. Alright, so works just fine like this. We get all the vibes we want, same key. And this intro section here, we're going to have that, kind of iconic 450 millisecond delay that's kind of feeding back quite a bit, so we kind of hear it dropping off. Alright, so we want that effect over the top of it, and we're just picking through like this major 7 vibe here, and the open low C, and then we go 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, and initially we want to hit the 4th fret, that B note with the ring finger here at the 4G. Alright, because we'll change this shape up a little bit here in a minute, but pick through it just like that, low C, A, D, G. And we're kind of riding that wave of the echo, okay? And pick through it just the same again, and now with this configuration we make use of that 4G by giving a little bend and release. Alright, and for the following sections, the verse here, kind of that similar arpeggio, but I like to switch positions here because I kind of want the notes to ring over the top of each other a little more. We do the similar thing, but we shift more like this shape where we have the open low C, then that 3 on the A, the 2 D, but I like to do it with the pointer here, and then have a 2nd fret G here with the middle finger, and we're going to make use of this open B note now, the open B string. So we pick down the open low C, 3A, 2D, then do the open B to the 2G. It just sounds nicer than like keeping that same shape and going like 4G to 2. You don't really get that B ringing over the top of the A, so that's why I like to shift to this shape, so we do get the notes ringing over the top of each other. Alright, and we kind of repeat that open B to 2 on the G a few times. And then just hit that 2D to end it. And we would go through it again, but at the end of, every other time, instead of just coming back to the open B to 2G to 2D, we do the open B to 2G a couple of times. And then we do the open B and then a 3 on the B for that D note. Okay, and that's kind of just the alternating ending of that pattern. All right, for this pre and post chorus riff, we just take our major 7 shape and just zoom it up to the 8 on the A, 7D, 9, G. It's like an F major 7 there. And we just kind of strum it out, a little shuffling strum, keeping it going. And once we get a good handful of strums on there, then we can do like a little bend and release on it. Just kind of a slow little warbling thing there. And then we can even mix in a 10 on the B with it. And just kind of bounce between those two different shapes and those two different little techniques there. And then over the top of it, we get a second guitar just doing an E note. So we do like a 5B, hit it again, give it a little slow bend and release. And for the chorus here, we start by just doing a couple of quick open low Cs. All right, and then we'll do the 2A, 4G, that B octave, and you can hit the open low C with it. It's still kind of that major vibe going on there. Then we do that B octave, the 2 and 4. We go hit it, up to the 3 and 5, back to the 2 and 4. And then just come off to this big A sus. So open A, 2D, 2G, open B. Repeat that. And then just tack on the end of the every other time. You can throw in the 3 on the B for that D note with it. And for the post-chorus, we get the second guitar doing this little lead bit all the way up here at 12 on the B. A couple of those comes down to 10, 8, and then 9G. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.